Hey guys, I'm Jody with Board Game Perspective and trying something new today. So please bear with me because I am not very tech savvy, and I'm giving something new a whirl here. So like I said, bear with me. So today we are going to talk about the top 10 games Gen Con 2021. Now, I'm not going to be able to go there. I actually have never been to a convention before, and I desperately want to go. So hopefully within the next couple of years, I'll be able to make it to some of these because I want to go. So if I were to go, these are games that I would be wanting to demo, try out, possibly buy if they were available at that point. So these are those games. All right. So let's get straight into it. Now, let me make sure I'm getting this software right here. All right. So I am basing most of these games, or actually probably all of these games, off of this Gen Con 2021 preview on BGG. Over 186 games to be exact. So I went through all of these and I picked out the ones that stood out to me, the ones that if I were there, I'd be like checking out ASAP, buying, breaking the bank, and demoing. So let's take a look. Well, first, I mean, there's this cool little Christmas game, but alas, it's not on my list. So top 10 ones, guys. All right, so let me pull up. All right, so let's get straight into my number 10 pick, and that was, or is, Vivid Memories. Now, this is another Floodgate games, and I kind of like the games that have been coming from Floodgate. They're always pretty, and I'm really interested in pretty games. So this is a game of collecting and connecting memories. And let's see, it's an abstract game, so that immediately catches my eye because abstract games are some of the games I can get Justin to play. So I'm immediately like, ooh. And Floodgate games always have really beautiful productions. Ooh, you know what, guys? Andrew Bosley, I think he's the artist for Everdell. I just noticed that. Let's take a look at a couple pictures here of what is inside. I mean, this is just gorgeous. I mean, this definitely has me in those abstract pieces. Ooh, guys. Is there let's see, a board? There we go. Ooh, man. Yeah, this looks pretty sweet. Are these dual layer boards too, maybe? Ooh. With those abstract pieces and those pieces for this abstract game. I definitely want to try this one. This one looks really, really interesting to me. And very pretty. So, maybe I should have made this higher than 10. I don't know. I definitely think I can get Justin to try this. So, mechanisms, we got drafting, network, and route building, abstract game. This looks pretty interesting to me, guys. Let's see. 2 to 4 players, 30 to 45 minutes. Yeah. All right. So, that is my number 10. Let's take a look at my number 9. Okay, now this one I don't really know a lot about. I've been seeing, well, I guess I should mention the name first. Korra: Rise of an Empire by Yellow. I don't think I have any Yellow games. Although, isn't King of Tokyo a Yellow game? I don't know. For some reason, they just typically don't stick out to me. But this one, this cover just has me really intrigued. And I've been seeing this, on Instagram. I've been, seeing and hearing a lot about this game, so I'm like very intrigued. You're in ancient Greece. Develop your city-state faster and better than your opponents. 2 to 4 player game. Card drafting, dice rolling, income, simultaneous action selection. Ooh, I like those types of games. So let's look at this here. So it looks like you got different tracks you can move up on. Lots of pieces. I mean, this cover just has me dying to play it. Let's go back. Yeah, so let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Optimize your dice rolls, collect taxes, send your army to colonize foreign lands. This is one I definitely would like to try. For sure. Have you guys heard of this game? Let me know your thoughts about some of these games that I'm chatting about, because I'm curious, because I don't really know a whole lot about these games, but they've definitely got me intrigued for sure. All right. So that's number 9. Now we're on number 8. Okay. Now, so this is actually an expansion. This is the only expansion I include on this list, but I just had to, because I mean, we're talking about Lost Ruins of Arnak, guys. I mean, how could I not include the expansion on this list? So this one, let's see. You got 1 of 6 unique leaders, each equipped with different abilities, skills, and starting decks. So I'm liking that for sure. Let's see. So in addition to that, you have a new element of asymmetry to the game. Alternative research tracks. So more variety for the research tracks. New items, artifact cards to create new combos. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this. I need to play the base game again. It's been a long time, but I definitely know that I would want to get this. I just love the production, the art on the base game is just amazing. I guess I don't really have too much. Well, wait, let me see. What's this? Just more art. I'm not really seeing. Yeah, that's okay. Well, anyway, this, yes, has me intrigued. So I definitely want to get this one ASAP. So, all right, so moving on to the next one. We've got Savannah Park. Oh, excuse me, guys. I have bad allergies. So, one second. All right. Savannah Park, Capstone Games. And I guess we got some more publishers here, but the main one I know is Capstone Games. So this is by Michael Kiesling and Wolfgang Kramer, well-known designers. So I'm intrigued for sure. 1 to 4. So I guess there is a solo mode. How can I? Let's see. How do I get out of what I just clicked? Let me go back. Let's see if there we go. All right, so we've got pattern building. I don't know what it is, but I enjoy patterns. Set collection. We got the solo game. So it's a puzzly animal game, and that right there has got me very intrigued. So let's see. You're running your own wildlife park. Your goal is to group animals with their own kind. Okay, let's look at some of these pictures here. So, is that like a little, I don't know, all I know is he's cute. Alright, so this looks, it's like a little prairie dog, but not a prairie dog. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Well, you guys can inform me when I'm not remembering what kind of critter that is. Yeah, this looks interesting. I definitely would like to try this. So everyone has their own board here. Animals. Oh yeah, I'm definitely totally in on trying this one for sure. Okay. I was just looking at down here, the solo mode. Blah 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 blah. Anyway. Okay, so that is Savannah Park. Super intrigued by that one. All right, this next one, also intrigued on. This is On the Rocks. Now, I'm not like super into the theme per se. I mean, we don't really drink very much, but I'm a sucker for marbles. I don't know what it is. I love marbles. So a marble drafting cocktail recipe fulfillment game. Cheers. So marble drafting, yes, I want to try this. This is by 25th Century Games. So you got some card drafting, dice rolling, push your luck, set collection, take that. You're trying to be the city's best mixologists. Let's see, blah 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 blah. Yeah, you're just trying to fulfill. It is not a drinking game. So you're just trying to fulfill different recipes, I guess. But with marbles, oh yes, I really want to try this game. Let's see. Is there another? Is there? This is like, well, I mean, so it looks like, I'm guessing these might be dual layered for the marbles to sit there. Oh, guys, why am I such a sucker for marbles? Like, I don't get it. But anyway, I want to try this for sure. This is definitely calling me here. Yeah, definitely would get this one. And it's on the lighter end too, so this might be a nice little game just to whip out and play, a filler game maybe or something like that. So that is on the rocks. Okay, next one. We've got Cascadia from Flat Out Games, AEG. Now, actually, this game, a review copy did arrive recently for us, and I actually have it. I haven't played it yet. But technically, I wouldn't put it on this list, because if I was at Gen Con, I would be checking this one out, buying it, especially if I didn't already have the copy. But I mean, animal game. It's got me intrigued just by animal games. And this is from people with Flat Out Games, and I like the stuff they're putting out. So yeah, and the artist is Beth Sobel, designer Randy Flynn. Creating the most harmonious ecosystem as you puzzle together habitats and wildlife. So it's a puzzly tile laying and token drafting game in the wildlife of the Pacific Northwest. So yeah, it looks really cool. Let's look at some of the pictures. That's not the greatest picture here. Let's see, do we have any? Obviously there's a bunch of animal tokens. But there are little wooden pieces. Let's see here. So I guess, and you got a bunch of different tiles you're laying out and putting out these animal, and the cards. I looked at it because we have the game. I at least looked at the cards, and it is very, very pretty artwork, especially the little fox, or the yeah, he's so cute. So yeah, that is Cascadia. Definitely one I am super intrigued. Yeah, there you go, the red fox. Yeah, he's really cute. I want one of those. Yep. So that is Cascadia. Super excited about that one. Gotta get some water. Okay, we've got 4 more. So let's do the next one, and that is Dinosaur World. Alright. So I actually have never played Dinosaur Island. I would try it. Like, if somebody had it, I would totally play it. The biggest thing for me is, like, I can't get over the color scheme. Like, I know people rave about the game. I just have some problems with the crazy colors they chose, and it's just like an eyesore. I'm a very visual person, and I want to play a game that I like visually am drawn to. That one is just like, I can't handle all these crazy colors. So Dinosaur World looks better. So, and it's by Pandasaurus Games. Let's see, are there any good pictures here? These, I want to see like the actual. Let's look at this board here. DNA Store. I mean, I totally would love to play one of these dinosaur games. So I enjoy the dinosaur theme. There's not really many good pictures here, but definitely one that I would try. And the color scheme seems a little more bearable for me. Yeah. Let's see, what else? Are there any other good pictures? No, not really. There's some of the dice. So yeah, this is definitely one I would like to try for sure. Let's see. So we got dice rolling, income, tile placement, worker placement. Yeah, definitely. This is one that I would like to try for sure. All right. So, delight visitors in a park populated by homegrown dinos. Safety waivers recommended. Okay, guys. So the top 3 picks for me Now this next one, I really don't know too much about it, but you'll see why it's on my list. Star Scrappers Orbital. It's kind of like this space sci-fi thing. I don't know what it is. That is just my jam. That and animals. This is by the Terraforming Mars designer Jacob. I can never say his last name, so I'm not going to try. Fry Games. So I would love to try this game. I don't know too much about it. I think it's based on his Space Station card game, which I honestly don't know anything about that either. But he's like made changes, streamlined, etc. So we got hand management, pattern building, worker placement, of course, sci-fi, space, card game. I mean, sign me up. I will play this ASAP. So let's see. So you start your space station, which is orbital, with the core module tile on the table, and then over many rounds it expands. So this is what it looks like. Let's see, are there any other pictures here? So here's some pictures. I am such a sucker for these types of games. I would totally play this right now. So that one, let me know if you guys have heard much about this game or know anything about this game. I guess this is maybe his older one, and he's revamping it or something. I don't really know. You guys, let me know if you know much about this one, because I really haven't heard much about this. But I was looking through the list, and I'm like, yes, I totally want to try this game. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you've heard much about this game. Two more, guys. So my number 2 pick is Dune: A Game of Conquest and Diplomacy. Fast-paced, streamlined version of the classic Dune board game. Now, I haven't actually played this classic Dune board game, and I honestly didn't really know anything about the Dune world until I got Dune Imperium. And I love Dune Imperium, so now I'm like, Dune? Yeah, I'm totally digging this world, and when the movie comes out, I want to see the movie. Like, I'm totally hooked into this world. So I'm very intrigued, and this cover really has got me. I mean, it looks so cool. Here's the board. I mean, I definitely want to try this game for sure. Let's see, are there any other pictures? No. I know there's another. Oh, this is by, I think, Gale Force 9. I think there's another Dune game coming out. I forgot the name of it, but it's more of a social deduction game. I'm not like as into those, but I mean, if somebody had it, I guess I would try it. But this one was intriguing me more than that social deduction one. So it's area majority influence, variable player powers. You're taking control of one of your 4 great factions, and you're trying to control the most valuable resource in the universe. So, looks. So I want to play. I want to play this game for sure. Okay, guys. So now number 1, and this one. Oh man, guys! I'm so ready. I've been eyeing this game for a while. And this just screams me, and everything that the publisher has been putting out lately, I love. It's just totally my thing. So, ready? It is Origins First Builders. Okay, so publishers Board and Dice, and guys, the games they put out, I'm like, I love them. You know, you have all the T games, you got Tawantinsuyu, Tekkenu, I love those. And then most recently, Mandala Stones, which is an abstract game, which Justin and I love. It's a great game. And this one, oh my gosh, I want to play right now. It looks awesome. So it's like some ancient city building, civilization dice. So you got drafting, tile placement, variable setup, worker placement with dice workers. That's key right there, because one of my favorite mechanisms is dice placement. Like, I love worker placement, but some reason with dice, it is like my jam. So worker placement with dice workers, yes, and having it be like maybe a more crunchy game from Born Dice, I am sold. So let's look at this game and the board. See, can I make it bigger now? So this board looks cool in and of itself. Like, I love the coloring we got going on here. Yeah, I'm bummed I can't. I wanted to. I guess I can't make it bigger. So yeah, I mean, you got tiles over here, I guess. I don't really know specifics about it. All I know is board dice placement, looks cool. Yes, please. So let's see, does it give us any? Let's see here. Let me if I just look real quick, see if there's any. Well, it kind of gives you a overview, I think, of your actions. So plays over multiple rounds. Yeah. Well, I don't see any more pictures here, but that I'm definitely. What is that? Is that like a little spaceship or something with plants growing on it? I don't know. Or some kind of transport vessel. Oh, this is so cool, guys. I want to play this. All right, so I'll stop rambling about my number one because I'm really excited about it. So now there were a few that weren't in the top 10, but I was like considering putting them in my top 10. So I figured we could just look at some of those real quick. Let's see here. Let me find them. There we go. All right. So here's a few that I'm intrigued by. So Furnace. It was in my top 10, but then I was like, I'm not huge into like auction bidding games, but I would try this one. This one looks interesting. I mean, let's see here. Let's get some pictures. I mean, I like the way it looks for sure. I would totally give this a try. I'm just not as like sold yet on it. So we've got, it's a card game, auction bidding, card drafting. Yeah, so this says Furnace is an engine building Euro game. So yeah, I mean, I would totally try this. Don't really know a whole lot about it, but yeah, I'll try. All right, so then we got this one. This has been on my radar for a while. 303 Squadron. So I think it's a solo or cooperative game. And obviously a little more of a war theme here. I'm not into any big war games, but this one kind of just looked really interesting to me when I was looking at it. Let's see. So you got like these planes that are going to be flying around, and obviously combat. You got some dice rolling. Let's see. Do we have any? Obviously a big map here. The box cover like really had me drawn in. Like when I first saw it, I was like, "Ooh, what is this game?" So I don't really know too much about this, but this is one I would probably try. This looks really interesting to me. It's a scenario campaign game, and obviously, like I said earlier, you got some co-op stuff. But World War II, aviation, I definitely would like to try this one for sure. Yeah, okay. So there's 303 Squadron. The other one, now this I picked for Justin. So, he's not into all this, research for board games and stuff and like staying on top of. I'm a little obsessed, which is bad. But this one I picked for him because I know he'd be excited about, and we might have to, maybe if he doesn't watch this video, maybe I'll have to sneak in this little purchase here and surprise him because he loves Onitama. Like, this is one of his. Is it his top two? It's like in his. I think it's top 5 games of all time. It's in one of those. I'm pretty sure. He loves Onitama. So this is an expansion for Onitama. Let's see what. I'm not really sure what is in it. Light and Shadow. I'm pretty sure. So I guess got screens now, and let's see. Let me go back to the main page here. New way to explore. Blah, 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 blah. The ninja. Unlike other pawns, the ninja moves secretly, hidden from your opponent's view until they are ready to strike. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to sneakily buy this for Justin because he loves this game. And this one sounds interesting. I would totally play this. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so let's move on to Dice Miner. This one also has me intrigued because I love dice, and it has this cool like mountain thing where you're putting dice on. I don't really know a whole lot about it. All I know is it looked really interesting to me. Let's see. Are there any pictures that I can actually? Here we go. So like this little mountain, and you're putting dice on various. I don't know what dictates what you put where, but I mean, I would totally love to try this game. Bunch of dice. I mean, why not? I would, sign me up. I don't know how well it works. I don't know if it's like a little gimmicky and stuff, but I would totally play. I mean, ooh, I just saw this. I mean, are these guys? These dice look cool. Look at those teal ones. Okay. All right, yeah, I really want to try that game. Okay, now these last two are Kickstarters that I have backed. Now this one, I believe they're demoing at Gen Con. I've been waiting for this Kickstarter to arrive for a long time. Obviously, with all this shipping and all the crazy COVIDness, it's been pushed back, but because I think the original date was supposed to be like last January, and obviously it keeps getting pushed back. But this one I backed when it was like Kickstarter, I don't even know, a couple years ago. I don't even remember. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for this one. You're trying to brave the peril of the dark road, traveling between cities to earn fame and fortune. Elf Creek, this is by Elf Creek Games. They always do amazing productions. Andrew Bosley, the Everdell artist. So I mean, I can't go wrong. It has cool components. I know I went in with the deluxe version where they have like these lanterns. And you have these. Oh my gosh, and the board looks cool. The card art. Let me see if I can find. And this is where probably the Andrew Bosley artist comes into play. I love the art. You got these cool animals. There was one that I don't know if there's a picture of it. Ice Mouse, there it is. The Ice Mouse. The Ice Mouse sold me on this game. I mean, look at him. And you have the Snow Bee, the Cave Dragon. Okay, yeah, guys, this is so cool. I am waiting. So whenever we receive the game, like, I'm going to be doing an unboxing for sure, because, I mean, just look at it. I cannot wait. So that's Merchants of the Dark Road. I believe you can demo it at Gen Con. And lastly, I believe you can also demo this one. This was on Kickstarter recently. I went ahead and backed this all in. We don't really back that many games, but I'm a fan. It's Glendrover at Forbidden Games. I liked Empire's Age of Discovery by Glendrover. It's a big production. This kind of gives me some of those vibes. It's supposed to be a shorter Civilization game. We'll see. But all these plastic little minis. Yeah, I'm like super excited about this one. So I believe you can demo it. Excuse me. I believe you can demo it at Gen Con. But action selection game. Yeah, and designer of Age of Empires, Sid Meier's Civilization, board game, Raccoon Tycoon, and so on. So, okay, guys. So, like I mentioned, I mainly went through all of. Let me see if I can find. Well, maybe there we go. So, like I said, I went through all of these here, and kind of picked out the ones that jumped out at me. So let me know in the comments below several things. One, if you like this type of video, I have a series that I want to do coming up that will require looking at some games on BGG. It's probably going to be a longer series. We'll see. And so obviously the sound is probably not going to be the greatest, but we're going to work on that as the budget allows, try to upgrade equipment and such. But besides that, let me know in the comments which of those games I presented intrigues you the most. Which games that you're anticipating at Gen Con to try, demo, buy. Yeah, let me know, guys. I'm curious. I love talking about games, so let me know what you guys think. All right. Well, thanks for bearing with me in this first try with this new format here, and hopefully it went over okay, but we'll see. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and happy gaming.